Space. It's really, really boring. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 50-year mission to seek out new life and new recreational facilities. To boldly go where no one will ever need to go. Captain's Log, Stardate 419.8. We have ventured to the edge of the galaxy and back again, encountered numerous civilizations, and learned things about our universe that will take the top minds of Starfleet a lifetime to understand. Things that will better humanity, and indeed, make things better for all life forms this side of the Little Dipper. And yet, I am bored as hell. I mean, nothing exciting has happened in months. Maybe years. Mr. Spock.
Yes, Captain?
What's up?
Sir?
What you doing over there, Spock?
I'm calibrating the sensor array field output so that it's within 0.001% of specifications.
Yawn. Mr. Sulu,
Yes, Captain.
what's beyond that bunch of stars up ahead? Anything interesting?
Checking. It looks like there might be more stars beyond that, Captain.
Oh, my God! Is there anyone else here who feels like it's been a while since our last adventure?
Aye, Captain. We've been cooped up in this.
Shut up, Chekhov.
Aye, Captain.
What about you, Uhura?
Uhura's not here, Captain. She's out sick.
Oh, hey, a new character. It's about time. I hope you turn out more interesting than our last new character.
But, Captain, I was your last new character.
I thought I told you to shut up.
Aye, Captain.
Yes, you. Now then, lovely. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
I'm Uhura. Uhura's sister.
Ah, yes, well, that explains why I thought you were her. I didn't want to sound racist, but...
It's alright. I get that all the time.
Well, I'm sure it's not all right. Let me make it right. Perhaps you'd like to dine with me in my personal mess.
Ew?
Oh my.
No, I mean my dining hall. I can have the chef prepare something special for...
No, I meant, ew. The captain is hitting on me.
What? No, I would never. I mean, of course you're quite beautiful, but our affiliates in the South would never agree to that.
I'm flattered, I'm sure.
Well, Nuhuru, if you prefer, we could...
Captain?
Not now, Spock.
Sir, long-range sensors have detected.
Oh, at last! Something to do! What is it, an alien ship? Shields up! Red alert! Stand by torpedo base!
No, sir. I believe it's an asteroid. Straight ahead on this heading.
A rock? You got me all excited over a giant floating rock?
I believe, with a minor course correction, we'll avoid the collision.
Screw that! Mr. Sulu! Target forward phaser banks and fire with maximum intensity.
Phasers ready, sir.
Fire!
Direct hit, sir.
Good shot, Sulu! And now I'm bored again.
Captain, now there are 7 fragments still directly in our course, the largest of which, 17.3 meters in diameter.
Mr. Sulu, you know what to do.
Phasers again, Captain?
Captain, this is most illogical.
What?
I estimate that, depending on the precise angle at which the phasers impact each fragment, it will take at least 14 more direct hits to obliterate each object down to a size that will not harm the ship in any way, where a simple course correction of 080 Mark 293 will be enough to navigate around the asteroid fragments.
Oh, you're no fun, Spock. Fine. Mr. Chekhov, make it so.
Aye, sir. 080 Mark 293.
Quietly, Mr. Chekhov.
Aye, Captain.
Now then, Nuhuru, where were we?
I was turning down your pathetic passes at me.
Nonsense. No one ever turns me down. I believe you're about to cave in to my charm.
What bloody hell is going on in here?
Ah, Bones. Good to see you.
I heard some kind of an explosion. What did I miss?
Oh, it was just some stupid space rock that was giving us hell. Of course, I managed to show that rock who's boss around here.
Oh well, sorry I missed it. but I need to speak to you about something else.
Of course, old friend. What is it?
Jim, we have a serious problem aboard this ship.
We do?
Yes, and it's spreading fast.
A contagion? What are the symptoms?
Plain and simple boredom. Nearly a dozen officers just coming into sickbay for their yearly physicals because they have nothing better to do. It used to be hell for me to get officers to come in for their physicals. Now they're all lined up, trying to get their next 4 physicals out of the way now. I tried explaining to them that annual checkups have to be spaced out at least 11 months apart, but telling them that just inflames their symptoms even more.
I know, but Bones, what would you have me do? There's nothing out here.
Well, maybe you can order a ship-wide diagnostic of all systems. That'll keep them busy for a while.
I already did that. The ship's running smoother than ever. I can't just order diagnostic after diagnostic. That'd be like trying to fit 4 annual physicals in a week.
Oh, I guess you're right. Well, what am I supposed to do then?
You'll just have to alleviate their symptoms by entertaining them.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a ringmaster.
Well, what about Uhura?
She'll be fine. She's not actually sick, she's just on her period.
Oh,
I figured you wouldn't need her, so I told her to take a couple of days off until she's done bleeding from her...
thank you, Doctor. That'll be all.
Yeah, well, just give me a call if you're going to blast any more rocks. That sounded exciting.
Captain,
Yes, Nuhuru? The offer is still good now that you've come to your senses.
no, we're receiving a transmission.
Transmission. Bones, you might want to stick around for this. This could be something interesting. Where's the transmission coming from?
There's no planetary systems within range, Captain.
Well, Lieutenant, what kind of transmission is it?
I don't believe it's aimed for us, Captain, but rather a general unidirectional broadcast.
Unidirectional, huh? Well, if that's what you're into.
Would you like me to patch it through, sir?
I've got an idea. Patch it through the speakers, Lieutenant, so we can all hear it.
Brilliant idea, sir.
Doctor, Mr. Chekhov is correct.
What is this?
If Mr. Sulu is able to maneuver
Fascinating.
I can beam aboard near a ship, steal back the black hole.
I don't get it. Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? If it is, I don't get it.
It's losing power. Their shields are down, sir.
Tell them now.
Aye.
Is this supposed to be us?
This is Captain James C. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
No, it can't be.
The ship is compromised.
Listen to
Close the singularity
how this guy
survive
talks.
without
He
assistance which
sounds
you are
nothing
willing
like
to
me.
provide.
He's speaking very fluidly and even. Sounds ridiculous.
Captain, the signal's getting stronger now. I think I have a visual.
Put it on screen.
Captain.
Ah!
What the hell?
Definitely not us.
No, but clearly some kind of poor imitation.
Jim, this is unbearable.
I agree. Turn it off, Lieutenant.
What in God's name was that?
I'm not sure. I could barely see with all those bright lights glaring in my face.
I think I'd rather stay bored as hell than view another second of that bullshit.
Agreed. Spock. Any idea where that came from?
Based on our heading and velocity and the strength of the incoming signal, I would estimate that the transmission was being broadcast from somewhere in the Ganja planetary system, 3 light years away.
Mr. Chekhov, set a course for the Ganja system. Warp factor 10.
Aye, Captain. Ganja system warp factor 10.
And stop repeating everything I say. It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Captain's log. Stardate 419.9. We are approaching the 4th planet of the Ganja system, where the transmission originated from. After careful review of the broadcast, it appears to be a movie, loosely based around the crew of the Enterprise, directed by an entity known as J.J. Abrams. We are transporting down to the planet to find this J.J. Abrams, and deliver to him a cease and desist notice of copyright infringement and defamation of character. Alright, let's fan out. Keep phasers on stun. I don't want any trouble down here.
Captain, according to my scanner, there are 2 life forms headed this way.
Good. Hopefully we can get some answers.
What is that smell?
It smells similar to a mammal of the Mephididae family on Earth.
The what? The what?
I believe the colloquial term is skunk.
No, this smells a bit more alluring than a skunk.
Maybe they can tell us.
Who?
Them.
Welcome to Cannabis Prime.
Well, hello. It's nice to meet such beautiful women. Both of you have such lovely green skin.
Yes, we are Orion Sisters. You will find many different species from throughout the galaxy here on Cannabis Prime.
Cannabis. Jim, be careful. They might be cannibals.
Nonsense, Bones. We are Starfleet officers from the Starship Enterprise. I'm Captain Kirk. This is Dr. McCoy, Sulu, and Mr. Spock.
I'm called Mari, and this is my twin sister, Juana. Nice to meet you. Your officers must be in need of rest and relaxation.
Yes, well, we've been through so many battles this week.
What battles?
Spock! You must forgive Mr. Spock. He's a very modest man. What battles? You call that a battle? Very little shakes him up.
That is true.
But the rest of my crew, yes, we've been through so much. Perhaps you'd like to show us around.
Jim?
What?
The transmission?
Oh, yes. Well, we would love to experience all that your planet has to offer, but first we have a bit of a mystery on our hands. We discovered this world purely by chance, you see. We encountered some sort of broadcast signal being transmitted from the surface. Do you know where we might find J.J. Abrams?
Ah! J.J. Abrams. Where? Calm down, sister. He's not here. It's okay.
I take it you've heard of him.
The one known as J.J. Abrams has been terrorizing our people for years now with his horrible films and episodic screenings. They would be unbearable if not for an herb that grows native to this planet. Yeah, I need a hit now. Of course, dear sister. You see, even the mention of his name agitates us to our limit. Excuse me a second. That's better. Here, you must try some.
Well, I...
Jim!
What now?
Come here for a second.
Excuse me, ladies. You enjoy your smoky stick while I have a conference with my staff.
Jim, according to my medical tricorder, these women have an unusually high level of tetrahydrocannabinol in their system.
You mean...
They're stoned off their ass.
Fascinating.
And it's in the air here.
Well, that would explain the smell.
Yes, but if we stay here too long, we'll be infected too.
Infected? Chill out, Bones. So we might get a little high while we're here. Is that the end of the world? We've got to find this J.J. Abrams.
Alright, but I wouldn't smoke any of what they're smoking.
Why not?
Because, Jim, according to my readings, they've got the stickiest shit in the entire galaxy.
Dope.
And it can be highly addictive, right, Doctor?
Psychologically, yes.
But are there any dangerous side effects?
Well, I'm not sure, but you know as well as I do that we have to keep our heads clear down here.
Relax, Bones. I've got this one.
I hope you know what you're doing.
He doesn't.
Ladies, I'm sorry to agitate you more, but it is crucial that we meet with this J.J. Abrams guy.
Well, he's not a guy, exactly.
What do you mean?
It's a robot.
A robot?
A very bad robot.
Please, take us to this bad robot.
No. Quiet, Juana. Smoke your spliff. Oh, yes. My precious. We will take you to the evil J.J. Abrams on one condition.
And what is that?
Seriously, dude. You've got to try this shit.
Well, I don't usually say no to a lovely lady.
Usually they're the ones saying no.
Bones, he means we'd love to try your tasty spleef. Captain's log, Stardate 420. After smoking the exotic weed that grows on Ganja 4, or Cannabis Prime as the natives call it, the Orion sisters, Mara and Juana, have taken us to just outside of the bad robot named J. Abrams compound. Wow, that's like a lot of words I just said there. I'm not even sure how I'm making this log entry right now, since we never even left the planet's surface.
Jim?
Huh?
You're talking into your phaser.
Oh, yeah, I'd better be careful with that thing.
Oh man, the captain is so baked right now.
Shut up. I'm not. I'm just thinking out loud is all.
Here's the front door to the production facility. And this is where that bad robot makes all those god-awful films.
How do we get in?
You just ring the doorbell, like this.
Bing bong! Whoa. Did he just say bring a bong?
Did who say that?
The doorbell.
Wow, I've got to try some of that shit.
All who enter the facility must pass through the smoke chamber first. And this is the best shit on the planet. I'd come here every day if it wasn't for that buzz-killed robot you have to deal with afterwards.
Well, that Buzzbot roadkill is what we're here to see. So, Sulu? Spock? Bones?
All right.
Try not to breathe too much of it. The air in here is over 90% THC.
Well, what do you think?
Fascinating.
What?
My hands, they're huge. Did they get bigger or did the rest of me get smaller?
What? Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
No, he might be right. Look at his ears, too. They're all pointy.
Jim, I think you might be... Oh, wait. You're right.
Are you guys serious? You never noticed that before?
Well, of course I noticed. I'm the captain, right?
Well, it ain't me.
Jim, I think we were... What were we going to do again?
Something about a robot.
Oh, right. Let's find that J. Abrams.
I am Jane Abrams. Welcome to Parallel Amount Pictures. How may I service you today?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Captain, if I may,
May what?
speak to the alien robot.
Oh, right, sure.
J.J. Abrams. We are from the Starship Enterprise. We were in this sector and when we encountered a most fascinating transmission emanating from this planet.
Oh, Spock, tell him about the transmission.
I am, Captain. It appears that you have based some of your characteristics and situations on us. I find this form of entertainment to be most illogical.
Computing. Complaint registered. Solution. Please accept these Star Trek t-shirts as compensation.
Whoa, those look fabulous.
Mr. Sulu. No, I'm afraid that will not be acceptable. You copied our lives so blatantly. You've stolen our likeness, and you soiled our names.
Soiled?
That's what I said. How can you think you'd get away with this?
Computing. Objection noted. Solution. Please accept a free DVD copy of Star Trek.
You're not listening. We don't like your stupid movie. Why would we want a copy of it?
Computing. You prefer Blu-ray?
We don't want your movie. In fact, we want you to stop making these movies based on our lives. You're just taking our missions and our words and basing your movie around that. But you cast horrible actors to play us. Except for that Zoe Saldana. She's delish. But it's insulting.
Computing. Error. Star Trek movie is a work of fiction originally created by Gene Roddenberry as adapted by film director J.J. Abrams. Your claim of infringement is not valid.
Not valid. You're not valid.
Yeah.
You tell him, Jim.
Computing. You just repeated what J.J. Abrams said and turned it into an insult against J.J. Abrams. That makes you the infringer of copyrighted material.
I'm afraid he's got us there, Captain.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, obviously. Captain, may I suggest that I attempt the Vulcan mind meld on this entity?
Keep it in your pants, Spock.
Seriously, again with the mind meld? You do that like every week. It's getting kind of old.
Thank you for your visitation. You must leave now so that J.J. Abrams can direct his next film, Star Wars.
Star Wars?
It intends to destroy every good sci-fi franchise still out there.
You monster.
Relax, guy. Please accept these joints so that you may enjoy the J.J. Abrams film series.
No thanks, I think I'm starting to think clearly now. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Why? Why do you make these films? What purpose do they serve?
Computing. Question received. Answer. To provide a form of non-interactive entertainment that one can just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Ah, but the people of this world only enjoy your films because they're stoned as hell, not because the movies are entertaining. Isn't that right, ladies?
Huh? What? Sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm so fucking stoned right now, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, you're no help.
And what's more, you appear to have plenty of grass to provide the people of this world in which to enjoy them. So you provide both the ends and the means. Or something like that.
Ask them if they provide the snacks, too.
Oh my god, yes. I so have the munchies right now. Me too.
What they don't provide is any kind of explanation as to why they steal our likeness. J.J. Abrams, surely an advanced robot such as yourself can create original characters and situations instead of stealing from other people's lives, right?
Computing. Error. J.J. Abrams has created many original stories such as Super 8, Alias, and Lost, just to name a few.
Oh my god. Smoke monster.
Where?
On that show Lost. Now I get it. Smoke monster.
Is that like Puff the Magic Dragon?
I don't know. I never saw that one.
None of that changes the fact that you ripped us off.
Computing. Error. The film of which you speak, Star Trek, was a work of fiction.
Now listen here, you evil little robot. You're gonna pay for stealing our likeness, or my name isn't James Tiberius Kirk.
Tiberius? Serious?
Curious.
I'm furious right now. Knock it off.
Computing. Wait. Your name is James Tiberius Kirk.
Yes. Oh, wait. My bad. We forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Captain Kirk. This is my science officer, Mr. Spock, Chief Medical Officer, Dr. McCoy, and Lieutenant Sulu. Sorry, where are my manners? Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. You robot bastards stole our lives.
Computing. Error. Those cannot be your real names. Those names are trademark characters of Parallel Amount Pictures, an original science fiction franchise as adapted by J.J. Abrams.
No, those are our real names. Look, I have it written on my underwear. See? Gentlemen, whip out your IDs.
Computing. Error. Impersonators. There are no real people with those names. Those are fictional characters created by...
I'm telling you, we're real. Right, guys?
Affirmative.
I know I'm real.
I'm not so sure anymore.
And we have an Uhura aboard our ship, and a Scotty, and even a Chekhov. Unfortunately.
Error. Error. J.J. Abrams was sold the franchise without looking into the origins of characters contained within. Error. Bad robot must be terminated.
Whoa, I must be toasted. Because it looks like that robot is smoking.
Ooh, let's get closer so we can hit that.
I would suggest that we back away before it explodes.
You are a bad robot. Bad robots must be terminated.
Error. Error. J.J. Abrams is a bad robot. Must terminate. Must.
We'd better get out of here.
Fall back, men. Bring the women.
Error. Error.
Whoa, bitchin'.
He's dead, Jim.
Well, duh.
You want to get high?
Hell yeah. Kirk to Enterprise. Prepare to transport J.J. Abrams' entire herbal crop to the cargo bay. You've gotta try this shit. Oh, and Scotty, beam us up too. Captain's log, Stardate, I forgot. But we did manage to destroy the bad robot by exposing it to its own inconsistent potholes. I mean plot holes. Potholes. I never noticed that had the word pot in it. Pretty funny when you think about it.
Welcome back, Captain.
Mr. Chekhov, you're all right.
Well, you all seem a bit more relaxed.
You have no idea.
It's good to be back. Those Orion twins were freaking me out.
So what happened down there?
Well, we went down there, and there were these green chicks, and they were all like, oh. And I was all like, oh yeah. And they were all like, ooh wee. And I was all like, uh-huh. And then there was this robot, and he was all like, grrr. And we were all like, what? And he was all like, blah, blah, blah. And I was all like, sure you are. And then he was all like, error, error. And then he exploded. And we got high and came back here.
That's exactly how it happened.
Sounds like a real blast.
Yes, I think it's safe to say we spared this quadrant from any more of J.J. Abrams' productions. So I'd say it was a success.
And more than that, upon closer inspection, I realized that these joints are safe for crew consumption.
Well, hurrah!
I'm curious, Doctor. What changed your mind?
Well, that whole mission. We were all pretty baked down there, but besides a severe case of the munchies, none of the side effects seemed to impair us too badly.
Even though you were all acting like a bunch of teenage stoner idiots?
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Spock. I seem to remember someone freaking out about the size of their hands.
I would hardly call that freaking out, Captain.
No? What would you call it then?
I was simply making an observation that I had never considered before.
Uh-huh.
Well, at any rate, I think I found a cure for the severe case of boredom that's been rampant aboard this ship.
I'll took to that. Next week on Star Trek.
Captain, I'm receiving another transmission. It sounds like an award show from the early 21st century.
Put it on speakers.
And the award for the best Shatner impression goes to Noah Madrono.
Thank you. There are so many people to thank for this. Thank you. Oh, and you, thank you. And did I forget you? Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thanks a million. Thank you. And you? You. Just kidding. You know that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and thank you. Thank you.
Ta-da!